and welcome to a Mindustry video. It's like my third video on Mindustry. My first one actually did really well, so we're doing another one. But this time, we're not gonna play on any built-in map. We're gonna map I've really made. We're gonna do this one, the randomized map. No clue what we're gonna get, so let's find out. As you could probably tell from the preview, none of this has been here before. This is a completely randomized map. That should have been obvious from the name, but whatever. Well, okay, seriously, do we have a nearby lead source? Okay, we do. Everything uses all of this uses like a Mindustry generation system thing, like my first time using it. So I have basically, there's a closer one. Yeah, so it gives you a couple things to start out with including some scrap, which I forgot the reason I did it, but I did it for a reason. I think it was like to get you a little bit of starter equipment, because like there's the scrap thing that you like the melter and stuff like that you can use scrap to actually get some really good materials. Unfortunately, I forgot to include scrap in the generation. And so we are playing scrapless. No problem, it's not like it's important to the game in any major way. This should be this beginning part is of course we don't have enough lead. Now the thing about Mindustry, you're typically running out of something. It doesn't really matter what it is, it's typically something. Typically it's the newer ingredients, but often I end up running out of silicone myself because it takes quite a while to produce. Also, did I mention we have an excess supply of sand? Because that is like the base material. Like there are some things that are the same every time. Like it's always the floor of sand. Just always is. My reasoning for this is that sand is very important in Mindustry. Did you know that? I'm joking. A lot of people probably do know that. And then also I'm running out of copper. As I said, always running out of something. Like, now where was I? Oh yeah, sand. And yeah, it's very important. And I'd hate if the generation system caused someone to like run out of it. And also, I completely forgot that I was like gonna make the power generator. There we go. Typically, I like to start off with a combustion generator. It's just the best early game source of power. For me. It's one of the few that you can actually obtain from the point where you need to make silicon, which is like very soon, should I mention? And most other power sources require silicon, meaning that you kind of need silicon to generate a lot of your power, which is partly why I'm always running out of it, because I'm always running out of power. You know how it goes if you're a Mindustry player. Now, for those that aren't big Mindustry players, now you know. And I'm going to start mining some titanium. Basically, where you go after graphite. And now we should have all the resources we need to get our Prima drills, laser drills, which I don't actually typically upgrade those. I find it a bit pointless. That's because the thing is, laser drills require power, which, as I've already mentioned, is Very annoying generation-wise. Is, it takes forever to generate to get a lot of it. So, yeah. Laser drills are kind of an inconvenience. So is any other drill, basically above the primitive ones. The primitive drills are honestly kind of limiting. And we had quite a now, of course, we know where was he? It's like off of that. Oh, right there. Why did I pick it to be so close? Oh wait, did I mention that this map isn't exactly huge? Yeah. So we're actually going to go straight to making guardian guns, as I like to call them, which is really just a gun that uses anything higher than copper or lead. Personally, for my guardian guns, I tend to use graphite. Because I know that works, and it's actually not that hard to get. Okay, here's one. Give me the copper, give me the copper, give me the copper. I'm always running out of something. Let's get some regular cannons. Here, let me fight this thing off. At the moment, it's kind of not very powerful. Each attack is kind of weak. Which means it's a great time to build up defenses. Okay, can duos take in titanium? No. Oh, did I mention that this map does require a mod that I'm using called Diamond Ore Mod? Yeah, I should probably mention that. So that's why you're seeing like cryogems. That stuff is all part of the mod. Hail. Interesting. I know silicon is pretty good. Is also pretty good in duos, but it's really hard to obtain for reasons I've already mentioned. But let's get some. I also tend to run out of, things that are really commonly used. You just have this annoying tendency to always run out of. And did I mention that this thing probably is gonna need its own? Okay, what did I just do? Oh, right, C. Sorry, I'm still not used to keyboard shortcuts in Mindustry. Okay, so we're probably gonna want a solar panel or something powering this. Solar panels are really reliable. There. Want a duo. I think I can take out Guardians. Look, I'm not an industry master, okay? And I should probably get a repair point. Oh my gosh. There we go. Repair point. Now let's look up now. We should probably hook this up to the rest of the power system. And speaking of the power system, we need more solar panels. This game is a bit crazy, to be honest. Right, vendors. Another thing in this game that needs way more power than I have to provide. And for some reason it isn't connecting. Oh my gosh. And the enemy is approaching. That I literally, for some reason, am not able to. Sheesh. This game is kind of bad. for one, it's not the silicon in the mender that I'm running. What am I out of? And I just paused the game. What's the button for pausing? See, what is this? What is? What's the move keys? Space. What am I? Oh! Menders don't even use silicon. I'm running out of lead. Oh, there we go. And for some reason I have a lead. Get out of here, lad. You're not wanted. Well, we might want to make a kiln. That's kind of the next thing. Let's do it. That way we can get water, which is really useful. And once again, sand comes in. Sand is coming in real handy in this map. Well, not in this map. In general, it's just really useful. I should probably... You're probably wondering why I am doing this sort of route thing. Because that's like my anti-clog system. Also, maybe I should like upgrade directly to normal the titanium conveyors. It would probably be a smart idea. Another anti-clog trick: make sure that faster conveyors don't feed into slower conveyors, because then things get kind of messy, if you know what I mean. Great, the enemies are coming. So back to the prayer point. There we go. Ah, here we go. Well, it seems like my turrets are locked and loaded. Weirdly enough, some of them apparently don't have enough ammo. Even though the source is clogged up. Guns in this game are so weird. I'm trying to go into the gun. How do you do that in the PC version? That was the wrong button. I forget how these things work. I'm sort of learning how to get over to PC. Probably because the recording's a lot better. Huh. It's not any building use for scrap whatsoever. I don't think there's any way to obtain it in general without mining it. pulverizer, I always forget that it's got 2 sand dots and 2 scrap. I don't know, it's weird. The spore burst is really useful, especially if you combine it with the cultivator. And I should seriously get this water extractor set up. What do we use water for again? How is water useful in this game? I forget. The cryofluid mixer, which would allow us to make... Oh! Right! And out of mod, way to make the cryofluid. Useful! Which allows us to actually get cryogems. Which are pretty useful as well. No. What does the cryogem...
Oh, Coco.
Just some diamonds.
Follow me around like a sad puppy. Oh, right, that kind of thing.
Also, in this map, building costs and stuff like that are slightly cheaper, and you also get a lot of your resources back, just to sort of balance out the randomness. Because, to be real, sometimes randomness sucks. We should probably get the materials to make an... Oh, we already have materials to make an airblast drill. Unfortunately, there aren't that many diamonds nearby. Is there any bigger veins nearby? No, apparently not. Must have made diamonds a bit too rare. Well, we just got unlucky. Last time Oh! Bonk. Now we just need to get power over there. In a semi-efficient way. Hang on. Ugh. Which seems a large power node. That leads to normal power nodes. But then, man, I have been underestimating the range of these things. Does that look like it connects? Sorry, that's just wrong. Oh my gosh, these things are so useful. Now, we are encountering that problem. Now, the problem of power, always run into it every single time I play Mindustry. Really matter how I'm playing, but if it's in survival, I always run into the power problem at some point in the game. And now I have to fight off a crawler. I hate crawlers. Get the cause building. That was probably a drill, wasn't it? Yeah, thought so. Oh, I forgot to resume building. And as usual, we are out of lead, I think. We're out of lead at least. Oh, that's because we aren't out of anything anymore. Now I just have to resume building. There we go. Now I need to just build a giant track. still not the fastest. Likely due to the lack of power. But now we have diamonds. Rather useful. And now what do we need for the cryo compressor? Oh, just a lot more of stuff we already have. Okay, let's make the cryo fluid mixer. Get the tiny, and at least get the titanium hooked up. I had a feeling I knew there had to be some way to get that stuff. To get the cryo fluid. It's not like it's added in the mod, it's just used more. To be honest, cryo fluid is kind of neglected in the base game. And there we go. Also, our diamond production is terrible. Not my fault. Well, blame the algorithm. Okay? I didn't. Okay, I did partly make this map. Like, sometimes when it's being nice, there's diamonds and a lot of them nearby. Yeah. We have another diamond vein. Well, this'll be a while. We're running out of lead again. Come on. Lead. Now let's hook up the large power nodes. I guess I'll just play from the We are running out of lead. Again. There we go. Now we just need more power. Again. Now for some solar panels. Also, I'm pretty sure these are typically like 10 silicon. But because of the map settings, is actually 9 silicon. This should slightly up our diamond production. Not enough apparently. This will still be a while. Well, that's pretty far away from us being able to make items. Maybe we work on something else like phase fabric. Making a phase weaver. It's a pretty useful thing, and of course it requires silicon. Unless game doesn't. Seems like there's a little sandstorm. Okay, now I'm just waiting on silicon. Now I have enough for an oil extractor. We totally need that.
Come in, Coco.
Well, this is boring. Finally, what do we need? Thorium and thorium. Check. Sand. Check. What's my thorium generating? Lack of power. A power problem. That's kind of part of the point of this. The Space Weaver is rather slow. Why do the slowness of the laser you'll do to lack of firmware that this was supposed to fix with it? Other diamond production going actually really well. Soon we'll be able to handle this cryogen. Yeah. Just make a whole new array of solar.
You're gonna be to stop increasing it soon.
Oh, you're right. It has been a pretty long video. That's a good angle, by the way. Pretty soon we might reach one when we make this cryogem compressor. Okay, how is this going? Silicon is the main thing I can't impact very much. That's the thing that's causing problems, of course. Anyways. Seems like it's low in power too. Do it. Do we need some form of power that doesn't use silicon up? Ugh. That feels like a pause moment. And we are constructing the cryogen compressor. Working out really well so far. Well, meanwhile, let's make our plan. And now it is emptying out slowly into here. Originally, our water extractor seems to be doing terribly, and we actually need to hook up power to the current hand of the cursor and in output.
Up here, puppy.
Oh. Great. Now I have stuff clogging up the silicon. Well, how do we fix this?
I love you too. Hey, go. I love you.
Let me hook a face conveyor on each side up like that. Perfect. Perfect. Now I just need to defeat this last wave and we'll be done with this episode. Thank you for watching and goodbye.